afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar hosted by Patagonia Health. Today's webinar topic is strategies to reduce stress and prevent burnout in healthcare, a very needed topic that was requested multiple times. So thank you for everyone who suggested this topic. If you aren't familiar with the Zoom webinar platform, take a look at the control panel at the bottom of your screen. Here you can configure your audio settings, send chat messages, and ask questions. We're really excited. Today's session is going to feature a presentation about reducing stress and burnout, followed by a guided breathwork session, which you're welcome to stay on for. We're so excited to hear from Lata Patel from Healing Breaths. As a quick background about her, she's a registered nurse case manager and MBA graduate of the University of Illinois. Lata has spent her career navigating the complexities of healthcare systems and patient advocacy. She understands firsthand how demanding this work can be. Breathwork and meditation became powerful anchors in her own journey, helping her manage stress and prevent burnout. Now, Lata is dedicated to bringing these evidence-informed practices to fellow healthcare professionals who deserve support too. And I am going ahead and turn the time over to you, Lata. Thanks everyone for putting in where they're joining from today. It's cool to see where everyone is joining us from. So I'm going to stop sharing.
Thank you, Dana, for an amazing introduction. Welcome, everyone. Glad to be here with you. And so nice to see people from everywhere. Zoom makes it possible so we can connect regardless of where we are. So let me share the slides. So managing stress. You're not unfamiliar with this, right? Burnout or stress. Can you put in the chat, why is it important to recognize it, that we are suffering and we should do something about it? Why is that important? Anyone? Powering through doesn't work. Exactly. Yeah. So true. It makes it worse when you force through it. Affects your health. Yeah. Health implications. Address issues in early stages. Exactly. So I'm volunteer for Art of Living. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's the largest volunteer-based organization. It has multiple programs for prison and veterans, for PTSD management, for schools, community courses, also for college campuses. We have Sky Campus program, and also for healthcare professional, which is Healing Breath, that I volunteer for. And exactly, right? To stay grounded under pressure, to recover more effectively during the stressful situations, maintain connection to our work so we can enjoy what we do, improve our decision making, and we feel satisfied in what we do, support healthier dynamics. Our cognitive function can improve when we're not stressed and not burned out, and our emotional well-being. So we know why it's important, and we need to manage it. What is blocking us from achieving this? It's the stress, isn't it? And it's like one of you mentioned earlier, it leads to many diseases. It's the stress. So let me see. Yeah, to remain saintly and making time for it. Exactly. We're going to talk about strategies, and making time is exactly one of them. So stress is an underlying contributor, especially today in tech world, where constant our sympathetic nervous system is so heightened. Don't fully relax. So there are two types of stress, as many of you are: acute stress and a chronic stress. Can you name some of the acute stresses that you may experience in the workplaces that you're in? Like you come to the work, start your shift, middle of the day, suddenly there is an urgent situation that you have to address, or someone's having an intense emotional moment, whether it's a colleague or a client or patient, managing schedule with too many to-do lists. Have to think on your toes, making quick decisions, handling very difficult communication, conversations. This is acute stress. Top of that, we already are in a chronic stress from back-to-back difficult interactions without having a time in between to reset. Yeah, the unrealistic demands and sometimes short staffing and workload is heavy, exactly. And carrying these burdens of emotional fatigue, compassional fatigue that we deal with, that's chronic, and we carry that beyond the workday. Because we have to deal with our family members, friends, or personal situations also are happening. If someone's chronically ill in a family member, for example. And there's little time for recovery, not enough time. Juggling different projects, exactly. And constant sense of needing to be on and available to complete what's in front of you. So we don't shut down. So burnout, is that chronic or is that acute? It's chronic, exactly. Burnout is definitely chronic stress. If you are feeling burned out, it's chronic. We should address something when we're feeling acute, but in healthcare, that's not possible. So there are three major symptoms of the chronic stress, which are categorized, which is emotional exhaustion, depersonalization, and reduced sense of effectiveness. We went through college and study to be in healthcare, but we don't feel that I'm being effective or I'm losing interest in what I do. These are the symptoms of chronic burnout. And there are many other symptoms. Can you name few that maybe you are suffering or have suffered or know someone is suffering from? Some other symptoms from chronic stress. Like anxiety, insomnia, yes. Neck tension, exhaustion, anxiety, yes. Depression. Many are high functioning but depressed, not recognizing. Sleep disturbances, isolation. Yeah. There's a long slew of diseases, then cardiac diseases and diabetes, headache. Sense of constantly going off and becoming reactive in situations instead of responding. That's what happens when we're stressed. Loss of interest in things that I enjoyed, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So the missing key is recovery. Because in healthcare, we go task to task, dealing so many complex situations. It's recovery time. Most of the work you do, it's not the problem. It's this recovery that's missing to shut it down for a few minutes. Few moments of shutdown in the mind and physical so we can feel vibrant again. That not having recovery time is what makes it difficult. So we're going to talk about small strategies that we can do, small shift we can do. Time management is one, and we've all learned about managing time, prioritizing our tasks, using planners, right? If you have a lot, someone mentioned earlier about multiple projects, right? Meetings. So breaking it down smaller steps according to priority. And scheduling breaks in between, like exactly what you're doing right now. Taking this break to join the session like this, it's important, right? And staying organized. So time management is one of the strategy, like looking at our entire day. When I started this, when I was exhausted and was taking the programs, I literally made a list of everything I do from my waking time to brushing teeth, like small, I made an entire list, even web surfing, how much time I spent, things like this. And it helped me to see where my energy was leaking. Just sharing that. So if you want to do that, where is energy leaking and how can I maximize my time for myself? And then practicing mindfulness. So saying to practice mindfulness and being aware of it, like in situation, like suddenly you go in a patient room who's not feeling well and they're just going off. And we might, because we're so stressed, could react, right? Not unknowingly. It happens unconsciously. So knowing being mindful is one thing, but actually practicing is another thing. But having that awareness helps us. And breath really helps us to be mindful. And later we're going to have a little experience of how breathing can help shut mind or give some clarity. We'll experience that. Feeling the sensation, like when different situations, different places, listen to the body, how it feels. It gives you signals like, oh, something's off here. Our intuition is so powerful. So learning to go inward and listen to it. Distractions. You're doing something and then so many distractions are happening, especially in healthcare versus multitasking. So distractions are so easy to take us away from the work we need to do. And guided meditation apps, there are so many out there that they do work. They give you that little break, the recovery time. So please use it. And if you are interested, I can give you a link, free app through Art of Living organization has very powerful guided meditations available in there. Exercise. This is very important. How many of you have a routine that you practice, something that you do? Yeah, awesome, Mario. It really releases endorphins and changes our mood. I'm sure you've experienced. Yes, Patricia, thank you. So what works for me, and what's recommended also when you are so busy, don't have time, take small but consistent activity. If you're doing yoga, do consistently. If it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever works for you, but do it every day at the time, like schedule. Or 30-minute brisk walk. Or if you are practicing, you have a gym or some other exercises that you're doing, do them consistently. That's what works. If we don't do for weeks at a time and suddenly go out jogging, running, and do vigorous exercise, that doesn't work. Yes, it'll make you feel good in that moment, but you crash out. So it's a small, consistent effort. Plug into the day. Lunchtime, 1 hour lunch, maybe you go 15, 20-minute walk. Something like that. It improves our quality of sleep and definitely resets the mind. And then building a social support. Humans are social animals. We have to have that interaction. It energizes us. So hanging around positive and happy people, that energy bounces back. Join the forums like this one or support groups. Recognize, right? If we're drowning and we feel like I don't have anyone, raise your hand and say, I need help. It's okay to take professional help. I'm suffering. It's okay to say that. So how about we take a moment amongst the group, share someone has done something for you where you felt helped in work or something that's relieved that was on your plate that was taken off. And it really made a difference for you. Recognize that moment. Anything that someone has done. Could be something small. Someone brought a coffee. Oh, I really needed that. Have you experienced that? Okay, write down the experience or how someone helped. Awesome project assistant, yeah, that you can depend on. That's fantastic, Diana. Make sure you trust the peer before you share. Yes, yes, for sure. Oh, someone left encouraging message on the desk. How beautiful is that? Just lifts you up. Small things. Coworker helped transfer the client, and you had a conflict. How nice is that? See, this support is so important. When we're caught up into, I'm tired, this is going on, that's going on, that's going on, our mind is caught up on the lack. But instead, if we take a moment to recognize like this, someone has done something for me, and you feel grateful. Yeah, it's not so bad. People are supporting one another. People are nice to me. No, it feels good. And when we're feeling grateful, we expand. Our mind expands and feels good. It resets from a lack mindset. From negative of something's not working. So yeah, it is working. It's not so bad. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing. And prioritizing self-care. This is the big one. Recognizing that I need help and then giving that priority. Whether need to leave early sometime, whether need a day off, or even on a regular day off. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just need to sit and nourish myself. When we travel, they say put a mask on yourself first before putting a mask on a child. So how can we give the self-care? Making sure we're getting good night's sleep. Am I staying awake late until midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m.? Do I need to? Can I go to sleep early? Food is very important. It's a source of energy. Like light meals, you feel lighter. If you eat heavy, fatty food, you feel dull. If you eat too much, also feel dull. If you eat too little, you're cranky. So the balanced meals is important. Activity that brings joy. Maybe spending time with kids or whatever it is, playing a game, meditating, whatever that is. Identify in the day, like these are the things, oh, I need to pay attention to this. When your energy is low, which one of the activity is missing? So we can balance our energy throughout the day. And also, in part of the self-care, breathing is important. Breathwork resets the mind. And then setting boundaries. I myself had a hard time saying no, but no is a full statement. Do you agree? What are the areas that you need to set boundaries on? Like exactly recognizing this is what's happening, this is where I need support, this is where no, I can't do. Or I can shift the priority. Yes, thank you for asking me for doing this, but I have this, that needs priority. Can I do it next week? Or deadline can be extended. Delegate when it's possible. Short breaks in between. Protect your time. Like distractions we talked about earlier. So important to recognize that. And knowing when to seek professional help. This is very important. In healthcare, we don't openly share. It's still seen as taboo to go to our colleague and say, hey, I have anxiety. So It's okay. Recognize it. Ask for help. Recognize symptoms. Don't avoid it. We push back. We push back. The school is so busy. When we're going through medical school or nursing school or public health school, colleges, so we learn to push through it. So recognize, ask for help, act early. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. So I've been sharing and talking. So how about we have an experience? Time you have taken, which is one of the strategy. We'll do physical exercise some little bit, something light, and then a breath work. So the 3 strategies we'll use today and provide an experience. See how it feels for you. Breath is very important because breath is connected to mind. How does it work? Let's do a mini experiment. Close your eyes. Just gently close eyes and relax the body. Now bring to your awareness a situation or a person or a place that you don't like it. You can't stand it. As you bring to your awareness, observe the emotions that are coming up. What emotions are coming up? Observe your breathing pattern. What's happening to breath? Now bring to your awareness a place or a person or a situation that you love. Observe what's happening to emotion. And observe your breathing pattern. You can slowly and gently open your eyes. Can you write down in chat the first situation that you don't like the situation, what type of emotion came up, and what breathing pattern came up? You can put in the chat. Holding breath, anger, yes. Shallow breathing. Nervous, yeah. Disappointment, disgusted, yes. Yeah. Shallow and rapid breathing. And when I said think of someone you love, what happened? Aggressively chewing gum, yes. Thank you, Laura, for sharing. But they were still there, yeah. Nerves were still letting you know, not your friend, yes. Yes, second situation, you felt peace, happiness, relaxed breathing. Yeah. Second situation just shift immediately, didn't it? Deep breathing happened. Happy and love, yes. Relaxed, yeah. So you see, what you just experienced is when you have a negative thought, there is a negative emotional reaction to it. Anger, frustration, nervousness. And there's a negative breathing pattern corresponding to it. Positive thought, something you love, positive emotion, breathing settles down. So your thought is connected to emotion and emotions are connected to breathing. Reverse is also true. Being in healthcare, when someone's anxious, what do you tell them to do? You tell them to take a deep breath, isn't it? So reverse is also true. This is how powerful our breath is. But we pay no attention to it. It's It's right under our nose, no cost. We can consciously shift our breathing pattern. What it does, it then relaxes us and influences our emotions to be positive and our thoughts to be positive. So powerful. You naturally become mindful. You naturally become emotionally intelligent just by consciously breathing. So let's do a few stretches and experience the breath. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. With the next inhalation, look up to the ceiling. As you exhale, bring chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to the chest. Next inhalation, make your neck go to right side, and as you inhale, go up. Exhale from the left side, bringing the chin to the chest. Let's do that 2 more times. Gentle, deep breathing as you go up. Slowly exhale from left side, chin to the chest. One more time. And let's reverse. Inhale from the left side as you go up. Exhale from the right side, bringing the chin to the chest. 2 more times. Inhale and come to the center and relax. Put your hands under the shoulder. Inhale from front and up. Exhale back and down. And let's do that a few more times. And let's reverse. Inhale from back and up. Exhale from front and down. Coordinate your breathing with the movement of the body. And relax. Now let's shake our hands. Shake. Just release the tension and the stress. Let it go in the moment. Smile. It doesn't cost us to smile. Shake, 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 shake. Release the tension. And relax. Relax and sit comfortably. We'll do straw breathing. So you'll breathe slow, deep breath through the nose. And you'll exhale through the mouth as if you're holding a tiny straw like a coffee stir. And you'll breathe out, pursed lipped. Like that. And we'll make our exhalation longer. Okay? And you can close your eyes. Gently close the eyes. Take a slow, deep breath through the nose. Purse your lips and slowly exhale. Slow, deep breath through the nose. Exhale from the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And inhale through the nose. Deep breath in. Slowly fill the lungs all the way. Keeping the eyes closed. Exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale through the nose. One last time, fill up the lungs all the way. And slowly and gently exhale through mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Relax your breath, keeping the eyes closed. I'll lead you to guided meditation. Sit comfortably with spine erect. Allow the breath to settle down its own. Take a slow, deep breath in and let go. Become aware of the sounds around you. People may be talking to next office or next room. You may hear sounds from computer, my voice. You may hear the air blowing through the vent. Accept all the sounds as they are. Be in harmony with your environment. Take a deep breath in and let go. Bring your awareness to your physical body. Body is a beautiful gift given to us by nature in love. Honor and respect body. Bring your awareness to your feet, legs, lower back, abdomen, chest, throat, shoulders, arms, face, top of the head. Relax the whole body. Take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your feelings. Accept all the feelings and be in harmony. Become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, let them be, accept them. Now you are in harmony with your thoughts. Take a slow, deep breath in and breathe out. Experience the peace within. This is your very nature, joy and peace. Slow, deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of the room you are sitting in, the environment you are in. Take a slow, deep breath in and let go. One more time. Slow, deep breath in and breathe out. Slowly and gently, taking your time, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Please share in the chat how was it? How is the mind before and after? How are you feeling? Calmer. Nice. Relaxed, yeah. Sleepy. That means body needs sleep. We spoke of that one of the strategy of getting enough sleep, yes. Shoulder feel better, nice. Headache is gone. We just did few straw breaths, simple. Meditation was nothing fancy, just scanning body, just relaxing. Look at the impact it's already made. Just a few seconds of breathing. How long do you think you meditated? Mind wandering a bit, but it regained it. Yeah, very relaxing. Yeah, so you might have dozed off. Yes, that's what body needed. Yes. So important to taking these short breaks. So this was a small little experience for you to experience that what powerful impact the small power breaks can make. Art of Living Health Healing Breaths is many programs like this available. So one of the signature program we have, it's called Sky program. And if your organization pays for continuous education credits, you can expense it and then it will be free. It's generally $395 online, $495 in person. And you get continuing CE educations for doctors, nurses, physical therapists, dentists. They all receive CE from 7.5 to 10 hours. It's a 3-day course over 3 hours each day, so a total of 9 hours. It's live sessions, 2 expert instructors, one of which is healthcare professionals like myself, peer community. You learn the breath work, you'll learn cognitive reframing tools. And there are many reflective group activities and team building processes. It's a very profound program. There is a link if you want to know more about it or register. Doctor's Day is coming up on March 30th. So we have special multiple programs organized throughout US. So you can scan to have a link and can register. We also have this 15-minute pause that we lead. Just join, no cost to you, Monday to Friday for 15 minutes and reset. Like something that you experienced today, something like this. So you feel free to join. We'll give you time. If you want to scan, write down the link. You can do that. And we also have the founder of this program, Sri Ravi Shankar, will be joining on March 30th. We have a National Physician Wellbeing Forum. It says Physician Wellbeing Forum, but anyone in healthcare can join. On March 30th, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m., he's a keynote speaker with the panelist, American Medical Association President, Dr. Mukamala will be joining. And there is a link to register on healingbreaths.org/event. You are welcome. All of you are welcome to register and join for this free event for the forum as well. And I will stop sharing my number in a chat. If you need to connect with me for any questions, you feel free to do so. And if any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Yes, feel free to add in the chat if you have any questions going on. I can definitely ask them here. I definitely feel more relaxed. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, Lotta. I'm like so relaxed right now. That was so nice. Thank you so much. And I'm sure very much needed for everyone on the call.
Yeah.
We hope you have a great day and make sure to fill out the survey that will pop up after I end the webinar today. If you have any ideas or suggestions for future webinars, we want to make sure that these are helpful for you and supportive of the great work you do in your communities. If you would like to learn more about Patagonia Health, you can visit our website at patagoniahealth.com. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Lotta.
Thank you, everyone, for joining and taking time for you. Have a lovely rest of the day.